Wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up. Open your eyes and see the light. Amen. Welcome back to Freshwater Healer. I pray all is well with you guys today. Today we are talking about the fact that you can't buy love. And then I want to dive a little deeper and talk about what true love looks like. Because when true love comes around, you don't have to try to buy it. We all heard of the saying, you can't buy love, but still we try. It's human tendency to try to obtain something invaluable, meaning priceless, such as love, through material possessions, manipulation, or financial means, even though the saying clearly points out the ineffectiveness of this approach. I just want you to know and understand money cannot buy love from others, not true love. The Bible tells us in Ecclesiastes 10:19 that money answers all things. However, there are some things money cannot buy. Money cannot buy love. Money cannot buy friendship. Money cannot buy loyalty. Also, money can't buy help. There are many intangible things that money cannot buy. If you are after true love and affection from someone, please, guys, please do not lead with your money or lavishing that person with gifts and material things, especially in the beginning. You have to vet them first. Get to know them first. It will only set you up to be used and abused, and that is not what you're after. They may act like they love you, because if you're not aware, you might take it as love. But in all reality, they just really want more of the financial or material benefits. However, what money can buy in that situation is deception, lies, and lots of falsehood. Truth is, where there's no investment, there's no true love. Genuine love and relationship requires putting in time, putting in effort, and putting in energy. I say this all the time. What you feed grows, and what you starve will eventually die. What you maintain will eventually die. If you want something to grow, you have to feed it. I'll say that again. It's not an easy task. If you want it, you have to feed it. You have to feed it time, you have to feed it energy, and you have to feed it effort. The Bible tells us in Matthew 6:21, for where your treasure is, there your heart will also be. Meaning, where your money is, there your heart will also be there as well. I have a very valuable life lesson to share with you guys that I had to learn the hard way about human tendencies. You see, I tell you all the time, I love love, and I'm a giver. I love to give. And givers normally attract takers. And I didn't realize that truth, but it's true. Givers normally attract takers. But that was not on my mind, because if I choose to love you, I'm the type of person that if I choose to love you, then I'm going to give. I'm going to share what I have with you. And I didn't consider it as buying someone. As I indicated, I considered it as sharing my love. But the lesson that I had to learn, which is people tend to take for granted things that are readily available to them or require little effort to obtain. And I'll say that again because that's a very important, valuable life lesson. People tend to take for granted things that are readily available to them, things that they don't have to work for, that they don't have to pay a cost for, or require little effort to obtain, such as what I did. It required little effort because I was in love with you. So if I'm in love with you, I'm going to share with you. But people take that for granted. There's no appreciation there. There's no respect there. They need to earn it in order to appreciate it. And that's something that I had to learn. And like I indicated, I learned that the hard way. But it's so true. It's crazy, but it's human nature to undervalue things that didn't cost anything. Where there's no cost, there is no appreciation. It's true that people tend to value things less if they received it for free or without putting in any effort. And this principle applies to life, period. I have another story for you. I owned a spa, and I used to, from time to time, give out complimentary spa services. And I would call some of my clients, and I would offer them complimentary spa services. And I would find that when I did that, people did, most of the time, they either canceled their spa services or they didn't show up for it. That same service, when I put a price on it and sold it to them, they kept their appointment and they truly enjoyed their services, more so than if it was free. They appreciated it. And that's another way I learned that very valuable lesson about people. Now, I want you guys to be able to recognize true love. When true love comes around, I want you to be able to spot it and say, that's true love. True love is deep. It's a personal feeling that develops through shared experiences, intentional time together, emotional intimacy, and genuine connection, not through financial transactions or gifts. Now let's go a little deeper about the truth of true love. True love listens to understand, not to reply, but to understand what you're saying. True love protects your mind, your body, and your soul. True love tells you the truth, even when it hurts. True love will tell you the honest, authentic truth. It shows up when it's inconvenient. True love shows up when they're busy. Makes you feel safe, your mind and your spirit. You don't have to question that. You feel safe around that person. You don't feel anxiety coming up. You feel peace. True love don't compete with you, but instead, true love grows with you, sees your flaws, and love you anyway, supports your evolution, gives you space to move around, because when it's real, you never have to cage it. Real love don't hurt. Real love don't hurt, guys. It builds. It builds in silence. It builds in patience. It builds in strength and in presence. The Bible describes in 1 Corinthians 13, real love is a choice, not just a feeling. Love is defined by God. God is love. Love is selfless and giving, not self-seeking, but seek the best for others. Love is patient and kind. Love is demonstrated in action. Love endures forever. And most of all, I want you guys to remember the great commandment of love. Love God first. Love yourself. Don't ever forget to love yourself. And then love others. So I suggest let go of what is making you sick, because you can't buy it and it will never work. It will never be appreciated. It will never be respected. Let go of what doesn't serve your highest good and heal. That's so important, to heal, so that so that you will be whole enough to truly love with your heart and not with your money. Amen. Until next time, God bless you. Love you.